Well, now the story of a Florida man whose daughter was murdered, and he says he's convinced that people know the killer, but they will not come forward.
Tonight, he's out for justice. Here's 7's Patrick Frazier.
Gary Karp can't sleep, can't work, can't believe what has happened.
This was something that I would never, ever in a million years thought would ever happen to me. You know, I come from a Jewish family. These things don't happen.
What happened? 5 years ago, his 17-year-old daughter Marissa was murdered. When she was buried, part of Gary went with her.
Marissa was a child. She didn't deserve this.
In fact, the main reason Gary lives is to search for his daughter's killers, to find out why they did what they did.
Probably the most difficult question that I ask myself on a minute-by-minute basis is that, did she know what was going to happen to her? What was the last few minutes of her life like? Who did she ask for?
In August 2002, Marissa was shot in the chest and killed, probably at her Hallandale apartment. Her body was then stuffed in this trash bag and dumped in the Everglades, right over the Collier County line.
This is a jurisdictional nightmare. She's probably murdered, they believe, in one county, in Broward County, and then she's dumped in another county, in Collier County.
Collier County detectives are now in charge of the investigation. They didn't want to talk to us, telling us there's nothing new to add. So we turned to America's Most Wanted and John Turchin, who also investigated this case, and still waits and hopes for the killer or killers to be caught.
Unfortunately, Marissa died a horrible death. But what really bothers me in this case, the thing that really has stuck in my craw all this time, is the way they disposed of her body. I just think of my kids, and the fact that somebody could take a life so easily and then dump it like it's trash, it hits home. It just wakes you up real quickly.
And Marissa was a normal kid till her mother died when she was 11. She was devastated, and her pain turned to anger.
She started having, you know, some issues as far as anger management. I think she was very angry. She was hard to manage, and she started doing her own thing.
At one point, she moved in with her grandmother, then beat her up and was arrested. When she was released, she became a runaway.
Chronic runaway. She ran away several times and been brought back. She just got in with the wrong crowd.
And someone in that crowd probably killed her. According to the search warrant we obtained, a neighbor heard a gunshot the night she was murdered near the Hallandale apartment she shared with her boyfriend. A bullet hole was found in her refrigerator. A cell phone reportedly used by her boyfriend was recorded pinging numerous times from Hallandale out into the Everglades where her body was found. Police say people know what happened, but they aren't coming forward.
For them, I think from their point of view, A, they don't want to be looked at as a rat and talk. And the other side of it is, I don't think some of them want to take the chance that if they do rat, maybe they're going to end up in the same place Marissa did.
There is DNA evidence. There are leads for detectives, but just not enough without someone stepping forward.
I think it's fair to say that the detectives that are on this case from Collier County are very confident of the group of people she was with that may be involved in this. It's proving it that's the issue.
And proving it is all that Gary asks for, all that he lives for.
People know what happened to Marissa. They need to really come up. They need to step up.
Gary doesn't give up, and he's not going to until this case is solved, until he has an answer.
They need to step up. They need to do the right thing. If they don't want to do it for me, that's fine, but do it for Marissa.
Do it for a little girl who was normal till she saw her mother die, saw her life fall apart, turned away from her family, and turned to the wrong people.
Marissa deserves better than this. She'll be known as the girl they found in a canal in a garbage bag. And that's not the way I want her to be known.
Not remembered this way, remembered this way. A young girl with a future who passed away, leaving behind another family still out for justice. If you have any information about Marissa's killers, you can call the Collier County or Broward Sheriff's Department. And if you have a cold case you'd like us to bring back, please give us a call. I'm Patrick Frazier. 7 News.